The Golden State Warriors Summer League team has been very exciting because many of their young players who are on the regular season team are currently playing in Las Vegas. And in order for the Warriors dynasty to transcend beyond the prime of Steph, Clay, and Draymond, these young guys are going to have to develop into stars. So far in the Las Vegas Summer League, the Warriors are only 1-2, but there's been plenty of breakout performances from several of the players on the team. So in this video, let's break down what these young guys are doing and look at their potential role on the team for next season. But before we continue, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you enjoy the content, please like the video and hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started. First, let's start off talking about James Wiseman. For starters, it's great to see him playing again, since it's been 3 months since he's played on a basketball court and now it's in the G League. In the first game back against the Spurs, he had 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting, and he showed off the physical tools and skill set that made him an intriguing prospect 2 years ago. He showed off his incredible finishing ability by setting some strong screens and catching lobs, but he also showed some perimeter skills. He drained a pull-up 3 and showed a nice face-up game by hitting a mid-range jumper. And on the defensive end, he showed the ability to use his size and length to protect the rim and block shots. One area he did underachieve in was on the boards, where he only got 2 rebounds in the first game. In the second Summer League game, he did a much better job on the glass, grabbing 7 rebounds in just 20 minutes. Despite missing all of last season, the potential to be a great two-way player is still clearly there for Wiseman. He'll undoubtedly be in the Warriors rotation next year, but the starting center position is something that's going to have to be earned because Kevon Looney is a good starting center for Golden State. Wiseman is already better offensively than Looney, but the key for him to start is on the less glamorous end. Another area where Wiseman has struggled in Summer League is fouls, where he's averaging 6 fouls per game. And this was also a weakness in his rookie season, which is pretty common for young bigs in the NBA. In order for Wiseman to get the starting center position back, he's going to have to prove he can protect the rim while also keeping his fouls down. Now let's talk about Jonathan Kuminga. Kaminga played poorly in the first game against the Knicks, only scoring 4 points, but played great the next 2 games, scoring 28 points against the Spurs and then 29 points against the Celtics. Kaminga is a physical specimen. He's 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan, and he's very strong and athletic. And thanks to those physical gifts, he's a powerful finisher and dunker. The Warriors Summer League team has really empowered Kuminga by letting him handle the ball a lot and initiate offense. His driving and finishing has looked good, but he's really struggled to make the right reads, which is why he's averaging more turnovers than assists. Another area where he struggled is his shooting. So far in Summer League, Kaminga is only shooting 16% from 3. He's attempting 6 3-pointers a game, so he's letting them fly, but so far they just aren't falling. Even more concerning is that his free throw shooting has been pretty bad. He's only shooting 40% from the free throw line so far in Summer League. Kuminga improved as a shooter in his rookie year as the season went on, so this small sample size is likely not a good representation of how good a shooter Kuminga actually is, but he'll definitely need to get better as a shooter to earn more minutes next season. Another positive from Kuminga in Summer League is his defense. Because of his size and athleticism, Kuminga is a very good on-ball defender when locked in, and he can also use his size to make an impact as a help defender. Right now, Kuminga is playing a role on offense that he won't play on the regular season Warriors, but with many of the veterans from last year gone, Kuminga has a chance to earn a bigger role on the Warriors roster next season. It's up to Kuminga to come into training camp with an improved game to earn more minutes next season. Next, let's discuss Moses Moody. Moody scored 34 points against the Knicks, didn't play against the Spurs, and then dropped 21 on the Celtics. Moody has looked really good in Summer League. He's been very aggressive, showing the ability to get downhill and either finish at the cup or get fouled and go to the free throw line. He's also shown the ability to create his own shot if he can't get all the way to the rim. Moody is another guy with a chance to earn a bigger role for the Warriors next year. We already know he can defend and shoot, but his expanded offensive game he's showing in Summer League creates optimism that he can do much more. The Warriors don't need Moody to be a star next year, but they will need him to provide a solid 20 minutes a night, and he's showing that he's more than capable of that. Now let's talk about Mclung. Mclung has looked very impressive in Summer League. He has one of the best high school mixtapes where he regularly threw down highlight reel dunks. Unfortunately, Mclung went undrafted, but he thrived in the G League last year, winning Rookie of the Year. McClung is a very explosive player that can score the ball really well. He may be a small guard at just 6'2", but he's a freak athlete. He's got a monster 43-inch vertical and he's extremely fast. And he's got a lot of sauce to his game, and we can really see this in the way he can score the basketball. He's super shifty, so he can regularly beat defenders and finish really well at the rack. But he's also unselfish and very capable of finding the open man. McClung has made a great impression in Summer League, and the way he's playing, he looks very worthy of a two-way contract. Even if it's not by the Warriors, chances are some NBA team will pick him up. And lastly, Guy Santos, who the Warriors drafted in the second round of the draft, has also looked impressive. In the Dubs' first Summer League game, he dropped 23 points along with 6 boards and 3 steals. The 6'8" wing player played extremely well, showing the ability to attack the basket and make crafty finishes at the rim. He could really create for himself and set guys up. And he also looked good defensively, where he knows how to play the passing lanes for steals. Santos likely isn't in next year's rotation, but he may end up in the G League to get minutes. Anyway guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Warriors fans should be excited with how a lot of these young guys are playing, because these are the same players that will make up next year's second unit. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Warriors rookie Patrick Baldwin Jr. has unfortunately been unable to play in Summer League, but he has potential to be a great player. Click this video to see why Baldwin Jr. can be the steal of the draft.